Gotcha. And do you mind answering? You don't
Yes.
have to. Any questions about like PEDs?
Oh yes, I'm very transparent with everything of PDs because for a woman it's impossible to grow that much muscle. Natty.
Gotcha.
It's possible, but it takes no 1 year. It could take you into 10,
Yeah.
15 years or to 20 years, depending on the division you want to do. And I'm very transparent with that because why am I gonna lie on something when you can see the side effects of doing steroids and PDs? So what I usually don't do, I don't promote it. I don't say the names or the doses
Yeah.
because there's a lot of people that can follow me or some little kids minors.
That's
And
true.
the one thing what I wanted to learn first, you gotta learn the basics. Eat, how much protein you take, carbs, fats,
Sleep.
do your sleeping,
Yeah.
take your vitamins. You
Nutrition.
gotta rest too, weight training, and follow every single day the same plan. Not only for Monday to Friday. It's
Yeah.
every single day from 365 years. So you gotta learn first the basics, how to work out, control the form, because I know
That's true.
a lot of minors and little kids there that have the ego lifting and they live
Yeah.
as much as they can, and they're not even, and they still look the same because they don't know how
What
to
they're
work
doing.
out too.
Yeah. No, that's a good point. That's a good point and good way to go about it. And the thing I run to, like I tell a lot of my friends that aren't in the bodybuilding, the average person thinks that, oh, you take PEDs and
Yeah.
that's it. Like you just say, you still got to work. You know, you
Yeah,
still
like
got
yeah,
to,
like
there's
for
no
yeah,
magic
even
pill or
if
magic
it's yeah,
shot
because I know
or
people
anything.
I know some people they take PEDs and they look the same, and they're because they're not eating the protein, like they're eating only once in a day, or they eating water burger and then they're not eating healthy, o sea, and then they're not sleeping, and then drinking every single weekend alcohol.
Yeah, going party and
So,
stuff.
and
Yeah.
when there are some people, they're like, oh, you're taking PDs, is that too easy? No, like, I still gotta do cardio. And it's not like, oh, I do 10-minute cardio. Sometimes I can do 1 hour and 30 minutes in the morning fasting, and then 1 hour in the afternoon, and then plus I gotta work out, and then plus you have your things, work,
Yeah.
things you gotta do. And of course, you feel tired, but you gotta do it.
Yeah, and I tell people too, like the average person don't realize like there's different types to do different things. There's some for muscle growth. There's some
Yeah,
for
and you
muscle
need to be careful with
recovery.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, there's
because
some
more,
for
more,
stamina. You know,
yeah,
yeah.
and it's depending on what kind of type of PD. There's some for bikinis, figure, woman
That's
physique,
true.
woman bodybuilding, and the same for the men
Man, yeah.
too. And you gotta take the risk and be taking your take down decision. Like, oh, okay, if I gonna do this, this is the side effects. Are you willing to do it? And you gotta think it twice before doing. And
Agreed.
it took me a while because when I started doing bodybuilding, I did for 5 to 6 years, natty, and I started introducing at that time the SARMs, and SARMs they're not even natural at that time.
Yeah.
So I started with the SARMs first, and once I started with the SARMs, like my body get used to it, and then I started with the PDs, and I started with the PDs like at 27,
Okay.
and I've been doing bodybuilding since 21.
Gotcha.
So you
Yeah,
don't
so
want
you wait a
to
while.
take PDs too early because your body's still developing. As a woman, they develop faster, like 22, and the guy is 25.
Yeah,
So your body's still growing too.
that's true. If anybody asking, how has taking PEDs helped you? Where's it helped you at?
Well, it helped me as a person who is skinny. It helps me to improve more muscle size too. Well, I do struggle to put a little more muscle because my body is meant to be petite, my back is meant to be petite. And of course, bodybuilding, you can do whatever you want, build your body the way you want. But it's still not easy because even if I'm doing 2 years, I barely can see my back density and muscle. And of course, you gotta do a bulking too. Like
Yeah.
that's the way you grow your muscle. Because a lot of people they think that I'm gonna do prep and I'm gonna grow that muscle. No, that muscle is gonna grow on the bulking, and then when you get training, you put in those 6 months of work, and you really put the muscle on the
Yeah.
prepping.
Gotcha. Have you yourself noticed any side effects from using
My
PEDs?
side effects as a woman, of course, usually my voice is a little more raspy. I have videos when I see myself and I sound like like girly. Honestly, I don't miss that girly voice. It sounds like too girly,
Yeah,
like
see,
kind of
yeah.
like 5 years girl.
Yeah.
So, and I like this voice. It feels like a little more intimidating, more demanding, like more grown as woman, like no. So I don't miss that. And of course, I do have a little more hair, more make comments, more hair, facial too, and that's the thing that you should. Whenever you take a lot of PEDs, you grow more hair too. And well, that's enough. But other than that, I don't have more side effects.
That's good, yeah, and that's another thing too. Like different, even with on the men's side,
And it
it affects
depends.
differently.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it depends
like,
on the men too.
yeah. 'Cause I've known some guys like some guys don't lose their hair. Some guys lose their hair.
Yeah, they lose their
Yeah,
hair.
some guys, their voice changes
They both
too.
change,
Yeah,
or sometimes they gyno too, like
yeah,
that. You
yeah.
need to be careful with everything. That's why you gotta have a coach who knows everything.
Absolutely, absolutely.